So I just got done with the dry stone, putting a pretty good polish on this thing. There's a couple places that I could spend a little more time if I felt like it. But it's pretty good. So I'm switching now to the whetstone, which is a finer grit that uses the water that it's been soaking in to form a slurry when you add the metal. And that's actually what we're looking for, that slurry of water, stone, and metal shavings to give us this initial whetstone polish on our blade. So just like I did before, I put it on the sandpaper, leveled the stone by moving it back and forth in the pattern that you're consistent with. Flip it over, do the same to the other side. And then I'm going to put it back up on my pad. These things have to be run with water. Like I said, that slurry is very important. So it doesn't hurt to take a little bit of a handful and just to get it started going there. I keep the same pattern that I was using before. And you can, hopefully you can hear the difference already in the sound that that makes between the coarse and the fine. But this is taking even less metal than that coarse to put more of a polish on the blade. We were removing metal initially to make our blade profile slightly different. Now we're putting that final polish, or that medium polish, on the blade. You can do 10 strokes in each direction, and then the pattern that I've had some people say is you do 10 strokes and then you switch to the other side, 10 strokes in that direction, and then you back it down 9 strokes, 9 strokes, 8 strokes, and so on until you get down to just stroking it one time on either side over the stone, and that puts the burr even. There's actually, if you think of like the crest of a wave, you're taking this stone and pressing that crest as it breaks over towards the beach. You're pushing it back to the ocean side. And then when you slide it the other way, you're pressing that blade, or that wave back to the beach side. Eventually, by doing that enough times, you will have the blade sticking as close to straight as the grit of your stone. And that's why you start with 10 and go 10 and then 9 and then back down to 1 as you're more and more gently easing that top of the wave over to the central point. So I'll continue doing this, and then we will get back to you when we switch to the even finer whetstone, which will be the final process in putting a mirror polish on this bushcraft field knife. So, thanks for checking in. We'll be right back with you.